You know Megu is athletic, but is she ready for a donut delivery gone rogue? Picture this: a drone, a box of donuts, and a whole lot of sticky, gravity-defying chaos. This isn't just a delivery, it's an animated catastrophe of epic proportions. Get ready for flying pastries and pure, unadulterated mayhem. So, Megu's got a bit of a reputation. Remember the marathon she accidentally turned into an obstacle course? The cycling race where she somehow ended up going backwards? Yeah, athleticism and Megu have a complicated relationship. But today is different. Today, Megu's been entrusted with the most important mission of her life, delivering a dozen artisanal donuts to the mayor's office for a VIP breakfast meeting. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. She's prepared. She's got the latest delivery drone technology, fresh out of the box, cutting edge, top of the line. Sure, she hasn't exactly read the manual, but how hard can it be? Press button, drone plies, donuts arrive. Simple. Megu loads the precious cargo into the delivery compartment with the care of someone handling ancient artifacts. She runs through her pre-flight checklist with the confidence of someone who definitely knows what they're doing and absolutely didn't just make up that checklist on the spot. The drone makes a weird whirring sound, then a beep, then another weird sound that definitely wasn't in any promotional video. It's fine, Megu says, tapping the side of the drone like that's a legitimate troubleshooting technique. Just a quirk. All good tech has quirks. Famous last words.
Megu presses the launch button. For exactly 2 seconds, everything goes according to plan. And then the drone's AI apparently achieves sentience and chooses chaos. Instead of a smooth ascent to cruising altitude, the drone shoots into the sky like it's auditioning for a space program. It zigs, it zags, it does a barrel roll that definitely wasn't programmed into its flight path. "Wait, come back! Those are artisanal!" Megu shouts, already sprinting after the rogue machine. The chase is on. Megu's dodging pedestrians, leaping over benches, sliding under street signs. She's got that determined look of someone who refuses to let a small flying robot ruin their day. The drone stays just out of reach, taunting her with its proximity. That's when she notices the donut box is leaking? No, wait, one of the donuts, a specialty glazed creation with what the baker called reactive filling, has burst, creating a sticky glob that acts like some kind of sugary propellant every time it drips. Megu's eyes light up with terrible, wonderful inspiration. "If you can't beat them," she mutters, grabbing one of the fallen sticky donuts, "join them in defying the laws of physics."
What follows can only be described as parkour meets pastry in the most spectacular way possible. Megu uses the sticky donut explosions as springboards, launching herself from streetlight to awning to rooftop. She's wall running, she's doing mid-air spins, she's performing acrobatic maneuvers that would make Olympic gymnasts weep with envy, or possibly concern. The drone weaves through traffic. Megu leaps over cars, using sticky donuts to propel herself from hood to roof to trunk in a continuous flowing motion. A bus passes by. She surfs across its top. A billboard provides the perfect launch point for her next gravity-defying leap. Physics is merely a suggestion at this point. Below, citizens are stopping, pulling out their phones, filming this spectacle. Some are cheering, some are screaming. One person is already selling tickets to an impromptu viewing party. Is that the donut girl?" someone shouts. "She's flying," another yells. Megu's too focused to care about her growing audience. She's locked on to that drone with the determination of someone who knows their reputation and possibly their deposit is on the line. She reaches out, fingers brushing the drone's edge, so close, almost there. And then the drone's battery dies. Time seems to slow down. The drone's propellers stutter, stop, and the entire machine begins its inevitable descent right over the city's busiest intersection. Megu watches in horror as the delivery compartment opens, releasing its precious cargo into the air. Dozens of donuts cascade through the sky in slow motion, spinning, tumbling, scattering across the intersection like the world's most delicious meteor shower. Glazed, chocolate, sprinkled, jelly-filled, they rain down on the city in a sugary apocalypse. The reactions are immediate and varied. A businessman catches a chocolate glazed in his coffee cup and looks genuinely pleased. A group of teenagers erupts in celebration, treating it like free samples from heaven. A jogger gets hit with a jelly-filled and stops mid-stride, processing what just happened to their morning run. But Megu? Megu makes one last desperate dive, arms outstretched, trying to save at least one donut for the mayor's breakfast. She doesn't save a donut. What she does is land directly in the center of the intersection at the exact moment multiple sticky donuts collide, creating a spectacular explosion of frosting, sprinkles, and filling that covers her from head to toe in a cocoon of sugary devastation. When the sprinkle dust settles, there stands Megu, completely coated in donut remnants, looking like a frosted statue, holding what might have once been a cruller, but is now more of a concept. Silence falls over the intersection. Then someone starts clapping. Then another person. Soon the entire crowd is applauding this beautiful disaster of a delivery attempt. Megu looks up, donut glaze dripping from her hair, and manages a sheepish, frosting-covered smile. Cut to various citizens enjoying their unexpected donut rain, kids making snow angels and sprinkles, an elderly couple sharing a miraculously intact glazed, a dog happily licking frosting off the sidewalk while its owner laughs. Megu's phone buzzes. It's a message from the mayor's office. She braces herself for the angry cancellation. The message reads, "Saw the video. That was the most entertaining breakfast delivery ever. You're hired for our synchronized swimming exhibition next month." Megu's eyes widen. Her smile freezes. Synchronized swimming? But I can barely swim in a straight line. She looks at the camera, still covered in donut debris, and shrugs with the resignation of someone who knows their life is just a series of spectacular disasters waiting to happen. "Well," she says, peeling a sprinkle off her cheek, "at least it can't be messier than this." Somewhere in the universe, fate laughs. Stay tuned for Megu's next adventure, how to accidentally flood a pool while performing Swan Lake. It's going to be exactly as chaotic as you're imagining. And hey, if you've ever had a delivery go spectacularly wrong, or if you've ever been the delivery person who made it go wrong, share your stories below. Megu could use some company in the Epic Fail Hall of Fame. Until next time, remember, when life gives you rogue drones, make donut rain.